What up, motherfuckers? Lows and less and everybody else in between. It's your boy. So let's say, welcome back to motherfucking Minecraft. That's right. The music was super soothing, so you know you had to go in with calmness. But we're back. We're in it to win it, and we're here with MrsMaaam, which is in the Discord, and I am not. Hi, MrsMaaam. Oops. Discord. I just heard her walking around up here. Whoa. Oh shit. Just came across your stream, dropped to follow before heading out. I respect the hustle. Oh shit. Thanks for the follow, man. I missed it. I was upstairs. Costa Rica. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. I'm keeping my peepers peeped for more fucking wasps. Because yesterday, when I was streaming... Oh shit, I just realized that the music is all the way up there. But yeah, no, yesterday when I was streaming Dead Space, fucking a wasp was in my stream room. It was on that wall over there. And then it flew on the floor, and then it landed on my tapestry door thing, and then it hit my fan up there, and then it disappeared. And then I found it, and then fucking I spent the next hour trying to find a way to kill it. I made it a highlight. It's literally like an hour long. I didn't realize that it was like an hour long. I thought it was only like 30 minutes or something. But it turns out that it was an hour of me fucking around with this yellow jacket wasp. And I still have it here. It's dead now. And I kept the plate on it overnight. Dugout. You got a clip of it? Fuck yeah, I still got it here. It's still in the concoction. But yeah, it's fucking for sure dead of death now. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Master Wheeler, what up, dude? How's it going? Welcome back to more Minecraft. I was just telling the story of how a wasp, a yellow jacket wasp, was in my stream room last night, and I spent an hour trying to get it.
Hello, my love.
Hi, MrsMaaam. What happened?
I ran downstairs.
Yeah, what happened?
Nothing. I just wanted to grab a bottle.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
She is acting like she's still hungry, but she won't like stay latched. Like, you know what? Just grabbing a bottle. Nah, trying to fuck around with this and play Minecraft at the same time.
The goat says they got a clip of the wasp interaction, and then it says I'm keeping it as a souvenir because I still have it in the cup.
You have to dry it out, otherwise it'll get gross.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if its body. I mean, it's been soaking in hydrogen peroxide, and like half of its body is basically already disconnected from its from its abdomen.
Abdomen?
Yeah, like its body is hanging on by a thread to its other half.
Ew, what? Yeah.
I mean, I kept it in there overnight in case anything fucking happened. I kept the plate on it just in case, you know, it regained one of its lives and just decided to try
like a zombie?
Yeah. I mean, I was thinking of it as more like a cat.
I need water. Help me. I need water. Help.
It's a wasp. It's a yellow jacket wasp. MrsMaaam.
Okay.
So I don't know if it has like 9 lives and shit.
No, that's just a cat.
I don't know. The goat says, wait, did y'all have another baby? Yes, we did. We had a little girl. Her name's Alice. I've been home for the past, what, 2-3 months?
2 months.
It's only been 2 months? Holy shit. Yeah, I've been home for the...
She's 9 weeks on Wednesday.
That's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, I've been home with the fam bam. Basically been on basically a super vacation. Been home with the kids, the wife. Been doing at-home projects. We put up a shed.
I was gonna say it's a staycation.
Yeah.
We haven't gone nowhere.
Yeah. But we've been doing a lot of shit. Backyard is looking pretty snazzy. And then once that's done, I want to bring my bike in to go get professionally looked at because I can't get that thing to run. And I want to get it to run before I go back to work because I would like to go on a ride. But thanks for the congratulations, the goat. Shanks, man. Whoa. I suppose I should actually put the game on, huh? I'm just down here mining with my.
Oh, maybe.
I'm making the hole bigger in the basement.
You have to see how many baby chickens there
I bet there's a lot.
are. There's so many.
Hmm.
You gotta come up here.
Are they baby chickens or just chickens?
Baby chickens.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of all my andesite, my granite, and then I have like up to 1 million pickaxes in my inventory.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Creeper?
Oh my fucking god!
Oh no, you're
Yep, and
chickens!
now all the chickens and the pigs are escaping.
Oh no! Clog
Oh.
it! Clog it!
I don't
Clog!
have anything to clog it with.
Okay.
Oh my god!
But that's a lot of chickens down there.
Yeah, kill them all.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. I have some seeds now. I can bring them back in. Hold on.
Well, you don't have.
Can you
What about the
That's-
pigs?
like get up here? I don't care about the pig. Kill the pig.
To kill the pigs.
I just want the.
Oops, I killed the chicken.
Oh my god, there's so many chickens. They just keep coming.
Wham!
Where's the pig? Oh, 2 baby pigs.
Okay.
Okay, now block it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh my. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
you
shit,
see
there's
all
another
the
creep.
baby chickens?
Another creeper. Oh shit. Hold on. Creeper situation. Fuck.
Yes, girl. Yes. Yep. Stop touching around. I got you about it.
Got it. Cool. Nice, Master Wheeler. How you doing, Master Wheeler? How's it going? How was the walk today? I know you went on a walk today. The fucking fuck? Calm down. In there. Okay.
Another creeper.
Kill it with fire. Wait, hold on. I'll lead it away. I got this. Hey, you! With the fugly face. Oh, he wants nothing to do with me?
Apples are on me.
That works in my favor. Die. Got you, Mrs.Babe.
Thank you, Greg.
Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna go dig up some more dirt for the area that got blown to smithereens.
Thanks.
Oh, there's another creeper. Hold on. I'm gonna need a new sword pretty soon. It was very fun. Sat in the shade for about an hour. Ran around with Montes. Fuck yeah, dude. Sounds like fun. We basically got the fence done. All it needs is a top rail, basically. And then it's done. Need more lights. Yes, we do. We need to light up this whole area like the 4th of July, Mrs.Babe.
I have a ton of torches on me.
Yeah, I think we should use those to light up the surrounding area so they don't spawn so close, at least. Okay. Might as well just use my shovel till it breaks. Oh, so much for that. Okay. Wait a second, who's out? Who the hell is that? Oh, that's your dude. I don't know where any of my dudes went. I think they all died.
What?
Ouch! Owie! Stop it! You fugly, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many eyes you had. You had a lot of eyes. Too many to count that speed. Whoops. I might need more dirt. Okay, my plan for today. Do you want to go on another? Oh wait, you wanted to explore the jungle.
Yeah.
We can do that. We can try to bring back a panda.
We were gonna make it. I have to make a zoo first.
Okay. If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna go into the Nether and I'm going to start working on grabbing netherite. Cool.
Sure.
Or wait, no, we needed more cobblestone, which is why I was digging down here. So we need more diamonds, and we need more. Oh my god, my inventory got filled up with shit so fast. We need more diamonds and iron. Kaboosh, 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 kaboosh. That's chicken, pork chops. Cook that shit up. A lot of copper. And there's nothing in there. Chicken. Some pork chops. Nothing. Okay, cool. Put this in the metals. Bang pow. What? Oh, this. Boom. Oh yeah, that's right. I needed to find a way to get down. Because in the nether, I'm kind of up. Kind of uppus. Okay. Alright, alright. And if I get 2 more levels, then I will be able to get a level 30 enchantment. Chuck this egg straight into the lava pit. Ooh, I should probably... Wait, what's my sword? Yes, and... Stone sword. Take some iron. Repair that real quick. That's efficiency and unbreaking. Doink. 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 Oh, it costs 4 enchantments. Well, so much for that. 6 more levels, then now I will be able to get a level 30 enchantment.
I'm level 25.
Nice. I was level 28, but then I used 4 levels to upgrade my or to repair my sword. My iron sword.
You can repair it with your levels?
Yep. You bring it to the anvil, and then whatever items it needs, like diamond, iron, or whatever, you bring it to the nether, or bring it to the, what's it called? The anvil, and you can repair it.
Yeah.
Or you could just build a new one.
But I don't want it to disenchant.
It won't disenchant.
I have that diamond sword. It says repair and disenchant.
No, that's the other thing. If you go to the anvil, then it won't. Okay.
Why are you breathing so fast?
Looks like I can get down from there if I dig. Last time I tried to do that, a gas tried to clap my cheeks. Okay, can I get down here safely? Master Wheeler, don't you dare say doom. I'm not doomed yet. Doom is not eternal. Okay. Now I just have to dodge the lava, which is a pretty easy task. Wait, what is that? Okay. Some of this for the levels. I hear you. I hear you. Where is it? I need a guy to be holding gas tiers, so every time I shoot a ghast, it can go and pick it up. Because I'm always shooting gas, but they're always at a distance and never punching them. I don't even think I have a bow on me. Oh, poop.
Oh my god, there's so many chickens! I need to start killing you.
I have gold
There's
on.
too many, you're gonna make our game crash.
That wouldn't be good. Game crashed? Why? What
There's
happened?
like 50
Chickens?
chickens in this area.
That'd be a crazy reason for your game to crash. It's just up 10 million chickens.
Too many chickens. Too many cluck doors.
Too many Cluck Norrises. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're not beating the fuck up.
I'm on a warpath through these chickens.
Slaughter them
I don't
all.
even have to worry about. I don't even have to worry about aiming. They're all bunched together. I just have to swing my sword in the general area that they are.
Nice. Fuck them up, MrsMaaam.
Trying. What's that face? What's that face? What's that face? On the bright side, we are set on whole chicken.
Nice. Leave nothing but babies.
Yep, I'm working on it.
Nice. Oh, I do have a bow
Level
on me.
6.
You have a what?
I'm level 26.
Nice. from stray chickens.
Yeah. From breeding them and slaughtering them.
You'll be able to get your own silk touch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 baby chickens.
That's a lot of
I
baby
have
chickens.
54 raw chicken now.
Holy fuck. That was a slaughterhouse.
I told you there was like 50 chickens. I told you that.
It's wild, MrsMaaam.
That's why I said I have to kill some of these before you crash my game. And this, my little angel guy keeps bringing me eggs. Well, he won't anymore now that. Move, baby chicken.
Now that they're all dead.
Now that there's, yes.
Now that they're dead and all.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Whoa, hey now,
You're a rock star.
baby chicken just jumped out.
Okay. We're getting closer to the bottom.
Oops.
Is that an obsidian pillar? No way.
You
Hey!
watch Minecraft? There you go.
She does like Minecraft. Fuck. No. 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 No.
I laid her on her side so she could watch.
Nice, nice, nice. That's awesome. That's great. Ouch. Should have just stayed on
There's
the
a
ground.
baby chicken in the pig pen. Holy cow. Big cow, too.
Okay, you can stop burning now. Stop burning. Thank you. Jesus.
No, they can't.
Yeah, it was not allowing me to stop burning.
Oh my god, there's so many cows. Holy shit.
He's gone now. The bad man is gone. That was treacherous. I'm like directly under the bridge. This is awesome. This is where I want to be. This is where I want to be. Near the bridge. So that way eventually I could just build a stairwell going down. I'm gonna need a lot more cobblestone, that's for sure.
Oh my god. It's the same with the cows. I don't even have to aim my sword. I just have to swing it.
Hell yeah, Mrs.Maaam.
Many fucking cows. Meh, meh. At least I'm like, I'm killing them. I'm level 27.
Nice. I'm level 26.
Clink.
We make the clink sounds with our mouth.
Like this. Clink. Just once again. Like, collect the XP.
Nice.
Baby girl, you gotta stop. What is going on here?
You're
Is there
distracted.
poop in your butt right now? No.
You're a poop in your butt right now? Made
Poop in your butt
a
right
made a
now?
stinker out of your sphincter?
Make it super sticky.
Made her super stinky? Ooh, why are you so low? What the fuck? Get out of here. Go away. This is my
Why are
zone.
you so high?
I'm so low. Solo dolo.
Dolo dolo.
I'm Mr. Solo Dolo. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Something, something, flipping the bird. Like, father, mother. Why have you just killed my father, mother?
Oh yeah, I wanted to go get. Well, okay, so I can work on the zoo later. I wanted to get one of those black dogs too.
Okay, well, I'm kind of... It took me kind of a while to get down here. I just got to the bottom. So you have fun
What
with
were
that.
you doing again?
I'm finding netherite so we can upgrade our armor. And then eventually I need to find more diamonds. Oh, Master Wheeler with the squid. The squid's getting the fish. The fish looks traumatized. I'd be able to take Stupid Face. What did we name Stupid Face? I forgot what we named him.
What?
The thing that looks stupid and it rides across lava?
Oh, Fugler?
Ah, Fugler.
I want to move our ghasts. We should put them over by the prison.
Have them over top of the prison. That'd be intimidating.
Yeah, they're annoying over here by the house.
I believe it. Okay. Oh. You didn't see nothing. You didn't see shit.
Didn't see shit, Captain.
You don't see a goddamn thing.
You don't sleep. Fuck off.
Nope. He didn't see shit.
Right, sweetness. Yeah. What is hurting me? What is hurting me? What is hurting me? What is hurting me? Oh, what the fuck?
Run, Mrs. Babe. Run, Mrs. Babe.
It was a spider.
Spiders are not good.
Wasn't prepared for that.
Wait, why am I using cobblestone
I
for this?
have 32 leather on me now after killing all those cows.
Nice.
32. There was over 32 cows in our cow enclosure. Well, I have 73 beef on me.
73
Raw beef.
beefs?
73 raw beef.
It's a lot of beef, Miss Babe. Why'd you piss off so many people?
Ha ha.
Haha.
You're so funny.
Thanks.
Okay, now to kill some pigs. There we go. That was a burp. Nice.
I have reached
Alright.
bedrock.
I'm level 28.
Nice.
I'm gonna reach level 30 before you just because I've been mining our farm.
Probably.
Facebook. Facebook. It's good. Good job. Bravo.
Cheerio. Nice, babe.
Nice, babe. You.
Son of a bitch.
Oh!
Holy shit. That was so
What?
loud. Oh my god.
What?
I need to change that ASAP.
What was it?
Sega activated a HUD effects that was from oh fuck, what's the movie? What's the movie? God damn it. What's the movie?
Yeah, bro, get out.
It's
Thing
not,
one was in my side of the
it's
bed.
not Mac and Devon. Jay and Silent Bob. And it was so ear rapey. It was awesome. No, I need to turn that down ASAP. That's gotta go. That's gotta
Thing
go.
one is in our bed.
Oh no. Can I wait? Why is that a thing? Get out of here. That was incredible.
Yeah, a big yawn. Please go to sleep.
Okay, we need. Yeah. Did any of you understand what the fuck was happening? 'Cause to me, it just sounded like it was trying to blow up my fucking headphones. Okay, what do we need? We need this. Whoa. Okay. Dashboard. Your phone was blowing up? Jesus Christ. Okay. Wait, that one was for 100 bits. Did you give me 100 bits, Sega? Is that what that was? Because it says that activates for 100 bits, and then for 450 you can have Kirby sucking on something. For 1,000 bits, apparently, is Wrecking Ball, and then for 1 bit, it is 1 sex scene later. Okay. Okay, select. Volume. Turn that down to like that. Yeah, right there. Right there. Yep. Fuck. Save. And then, just in case, we're gonna turn that one. We're gonna turn that one to the same as that one, and then we're gonna save. And then we're gonna go to this one. Do the same thing, because apparently I didn't update these ones. It's still gonna be loud, but it's definitely not gonna be as loud as they were. Shout out to PlayStation. Okay. Okay, they're saved now. Okay, I got them all updated. Nice. Alright, back to your regular scheduled program. On the quest for netherite. Which I'm not entirely sure if it's at this level. But I'm gonna look. What? What? Oh, I should probably leave a landmark. So that way I know where I'm at. Because everything looks the same. I'm netherist, apparently. Whoop. Magma cubes. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No, my shield broke! Oh! Go up roughly 10 to 12 blocks. Oh my god, dude. Why are there so many villagers in the house?
I don't know. I don't even know if they're still in the apartment. I don't know how they possibly could have gotten out. But somehow they are.
It's messed up.
I see one villager up there for sure, so at least the farmer's in there. Oh yeah, like everybody's in there. I think they've been breeding though, and their babies have been like popping through the walls.
What's up, Charmander? Wait, I don't think they could breed without, you know, foreplay.
They can cook their own bread.
Oh? I didn't know villagers could do that.
Well, they have a farm up here and a crafting table. What are you doing over there? What are you... Bro, the farmer's stuck on the roof. Like on the other side of the fence.
Oh, that's not good.
What are you doing? If I move over there, I'm gonna push you off.
Also, what up, Charmander? Our wasp friend is still chilling. He's still there. Half of his body is basically disconnected from his other half.
This villager might die.
Oh no. I'm wearing gold! I have gold on! No, I don't! Wait, yeah, I do. Wait, what? What?
Oh, bye. Oh, he's alive.
Did I just put it in my inventory like a doof? Oh.
Oh, yeah, there's a baby right here. There's a baby villager. He just came upstairs. He's on the roof right now.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, so they're breeding.
They're repopulating.
They are.
Okay, I need to... Son of a bitch. Fuggler! How could you let this happen?
Nut.
No, this is not nutworthy. This is not nutworthy.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's like 3 babies.
Oh, so they're really fucking.
Oh my god, they're repopulating right now. Right in front of my eyeballs.
And you're just watching?
And no decency.
Well, at least they're confident.
God.
Villagers must be packing.
There's a farmer villager out here now.
Nice.
I pushed him off the roof.
Nut.
No, this is still not nutworthy. Oh, but villagers are busting nuts, that's for sure. Wait, why can I not get
There's
up?
a baby in the window.
Leave me alone. Leave me
Is
alone.
there glass broken somewhere? Is that how they're getting out?
Probably.
Let's see. Because if the babies are only 1 square
Call.
tall. No, there's window panes in every window. Meh. Meh.
Okay, and I
Ah!
dug my hole over here. Okay, and you said go to 10 to 12 blocks up. There's my hole. Oh, that fucker's gonna have all my armor on. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Does it work? Diddly the work. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god! The farmer, he harvested all the potatoes and then replanted them. Thank you. Where did the farmer go? Because now I've lost him. I don't know where he is. Girl, do you know what you're doing? Ouch.
Bane of Arthropods and Knockback 1? What the fuck? Where's my other stuff? Oh.
Why did I do that?
She's doing that like right into the mic. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying. It's okay. Okay, now I need to get more levels back because now I'm level 11. Son of a bitch. Just had to go and get in the way. Is everything okay?
Yeah. I had to put some more beds back in the village, and like actually, because if they're ruined this much and somehow getting out of there, that apartment complex is very quickly filling up. There's gonna be no room in the end. Oh my god, we once again have to make my little angel guy keeps bringing me eggs, and I just keep putting them back into the thing.
Easy levels, Miss Babe.
I just I'm throwing them. Maybe. Okay, now that it's getting night, I'm gonna go back in the apartment and see how many villagers do not have pets.
Sounds good, Miss Babe.
If I can extract a couple villagers and locate them in the village.
Well, maybe that's why they're escaping, because they're going to all the other beds in the village. Cause they're just running around trying to find a place to sleep.
I don't think there are. Okay, there's an open bed there. Are you not from the bed? There?
He's pulling an all-nighter. He's gaming.
Yes, he's just standing on his bed.
Is there not enough room for him?
No, he can be on the bed. He's just standing. There's a villager guy. There's a villager guy.
Zombie?
You actually die. No, I don't know. I was just hearing a villager. Oh. Oh, this villager's looking for a bed. He was beating the fuck up out of the other villager to get him out of the bed. Villagers turn into pillagers.
I'm not sure. But I just...
Babies, two babies. Okay. This baby's like stuck in the house. There's like two more babies that don't have a bed.
Nice.
So I'm on
Release them into the wild. Thanks, Sega.
I opened the window and it's out of the window. They're only one pane, one block big.
So one just committed Sadako?
No, we were on the first floor.
Oh.
But they were like in the window pane, and so I just kicked them out. I like broke the window and like hit them with a piece of bread.
Nice.
I don't know where they went now though. There's just two babies running around and it's nighttime. Okay, so it still makes sense.
Well, at least it wasn't the top floor. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Well, apparently they can survive the fall. The armor, I put tips on the floor. And one didn't. They don't have my side of the bed.
What a bitch. Nice. What kind of supplies?
Decided yet. Girl, can you just keep it in your mouth?
That's what she said.
Yeah.
No. You want to go to sleep, right? Go to sleep. You say no more nips?
No more peeps.
Oh, no more peeps. No more peeps, little baby. Go to sleep. Close your eyes. Don't you whine, even just a widow. Why am I hearing so many gas down here? I'm hearing gas and like piglins and shit. Nope. Nope. No nuts. No.
Get out of my inventory.
Glowstone? What the fuck? No, no, no. No, no, no. What do you mean glowstone? Why is there glowstone? Is that a drop? Where the hell am I? What the fudge sickles?
Oh no! You cannot leave these trapdoors open. To the hole you made.
What hole?
Bad guys get up here from there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The hole in the ground that has the trapdoors over it.
Oh. Master Wheeler, you might be right. I don't know what strikes me on you, or what makes me think that you're right, but I think you might be right. In some way, shape, or form, you are correct. Get out of my face, children.
Is there a villager down here?
The villager? In my domain?
I thought there was.
The fuck? Ouch! Stop it! There's a lot of piggies down here. Oh, you're a big boy. You're an awfully big boy. Stay the fuck over there. You and your jihumousness. Yeah, add that to the quote book, jihumousness. Ouch! Stop it! We should find the Queen of England so I can call her her jihumousness.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because why not? She's dead? Who killed her? It's fucked up. The one time I come up with a plan to do something.
Oh my god.
What happened?
My little ally guy was waiting for me outside the house with a stack of 13 eggs.
Ooh.
You know, Alice does the Trump face.
She does the Trump face?
Yeah.
She also does the Fugler face. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is the Trump face basically the Fugler face?
Yeah.
She's a funny little gal.
Have you never seen the impersonating Trump face?
I don't think so! No, I do not think so.
None of your friends ever like did a stupid face and were like did like a Trump saying or something?
Not really. My friends aren't really into politics. Or even have any much knowledge of politics. Son of a bitch.
No, I was talking about like in high school. Oh, there's a baby.
Even in high school, I didn't even really have friends. And even the ones I did have weren't into politics.
Hello, small child. I'm working on making you a bed.
I'm working on trying to bypass a bunch of gravel. Son of a bitch!
In the nether?
Yes. So much gravel. So far, I've only found 2 netherites. But that is 2 more that we didn't have before. Ah! Oh? What the fudge? What the fudge craps? Why is there so much fire?
Fudge crabs and boobsicles?
Yeah, all that. There's just so much fire. Why is... What? What made fire? Should I be concerned? Oh! So much concern! Whoa. That wasn't good. It hell, what you mean that... Oh, yeah, I suppose. It's hell, what do you mean it makes fire? I suppose. That's a pretty legit answer. What am I thinking? I broke one thing of gravel and an entire waterfall of lava came after.
No.
Yeah. I ran like a bitch. I ran like the bitch that I am. Doink.
That was creepy.
You know what else is creepy?
What?
My mom.
Oh, yeah?
You know, muscle
One of the
man.
villagers grew up. He's just a random Ned. Or whatever their names are.
A random what?
I don't know what their names are. Simpleton.
Simple dweebus.
Yes, it's just existing.
That is so much lava. Oh my god. That is an incredible amount of lava.
You're in awe.
Kind of. Like, I broke one piece of gravel and I did this. It's like a royally big kind of sort of fuck up here.
What are you gonna do to fix it?
I'm gonna build a wall.
In the world. Keep the Mexicans out.
Keep the well, basically, you know, it's lava. You done fucked up, Aaron. Maybe just a little bit, but I solved it. I fixed the problem. It's all good now. It's all good in the hood. Peace and love, homies. As the music got very much dramatic for no reason.
Yeah, same here. Thank you for fixing the hole that the creeper blew up.
I didn't 100% fix it.
Thing 1, do not sleep in my bed! No! No!
Oh,
No! I'm racing him to the bed.
he's gonna get mad at you.
I'm in the bed.
Are you sleeping with a villager?
He's right next to me.
Are you sleeping with a villager?
He did sleep in the bed right next to me. Oh, it's Ezra! Ezra!
You named Ezra a villager?
There's a little villager though that just came out of Ezra's room. Like he was sleeping in there.
Oh my god, the villagers are getting out of hand.
A little bit.
There's
There's a cartographer villager that's sleeping in Alice's room, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
That's kind of funny.
Maybe underneath the prison, dig out a hole.
Hold on, I can't hear you. I have an itchy ear. What? Maybe what?
Maybe underneath the prison, just dig out a hole and just make it a bunch of beds 3 blocks apart. Just
well, they can populate the village. They have no problem with that. We can also always just kick them out of our bed. There's gonna be plenty of beds nearby. I'm making little, like, condos.
Gotcha. You could make a city, Mrs.Babe. You could turn our little
Well,
farm
that's what I'm
into.
kind of working on.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick, nasty. I can't wait to come back from hell to see the skyscrapers. The Minecraft.
Well, I'm not making a city like that yet.
Oh.
I need to work on making sure that these ones have beds to sleep in.
Are you gonna build it on the water?
On the water.
Yeah, like turn.
No.
Like you could turn that because the water near the prison is only like a block high. So if you build on top of that, you can just replace the 1 block of water with dirt, landscaping or something.
Yeah, but then I would have to, like, build land. We already have land over here. I'm just gotta change some of it around. Like, so I'm just making little condos as, like, little, oh, you don't have a bed while you're out and about or whatever. Here's a bed.
Gotcha.
Like, I just don't want them to, like, die. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Sounds good, Miss Babe. I guess I'll see when I come up there. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm slightly confused, but I'm sure the pieces will all come together.
Yeah.
To make a gorgeous puzzle. You can make a diamond shovel. That'll get you by. Break all that dirt. If you're doing landscaping. What?
I'm trying to not have to do landscaping.
No, I mean like the dirt that's already there. If you're expanding, you could turn that dirt. Uh-oh. You could turn that dirt into just flat earth. You can level it out so that way you can actually build another building. Because I know that there's a creek outside of the prison.
Yes.
Never mind. You do what you're gonna do, Miss Babe.
I don't understand.
It's alright.
I think you and I are on different pages, but trying to be on the same page.
It's all good, Miss Babe. I'm in some sort of biome. I hear trees.
You hear trees?
Yeah, I can hear the trees. I'm the Lorax, didn't you know?
I was just gonna say, are you the fucking Lorax?
Yeah,
Ow. Why did I do that?
I can hear the trees. I don't know what that was.
Woo, woo.
It's
Super
kinda,
lame. Super lame.
I look like I'm in
Cancelled.
some boss fight.
You're in a box fight.
Well, no, I'm in a cavern kind of thing, and then there's just like random openings that are circular, and it looks like I'm gonna like sumo wrestle something. I feel like I should be whipping out the iron boots from Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fight some Goron.
Oh my god, I have 4 stacks of eggs on me.
4 stacks of eggs? That's awesome.
This guy just keeps bringing me all the eggs.
I think I'm officially lost.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was digging, and then I found an opening, and now I'm just kind of running through the opening, and everything just looks the same.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh! Oh! I ran into my old path. That's awesome. Right on. The quest continues.
Oh, look, another stack of eggs.
You gonna yeet them?
Yeah, I will.
Doing, doing, doing. Doing, 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 doing. Piggies.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Wow.
Cool. The fuck? I need... Yeah. This works. What? Get out of here. No! What the fuck? Almost. Close but no cigar. Okay. Woohoo. Dead end. There's a lot more gravel above me. I kind of want to break it.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm very curious if there's going to be another waterfall scenario. Godspeed, Mr. Me. Godspeed. Yep. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I just realized I'm starving.
Do you need me to bring you up something?
No, my Minecraft character was starving.
Oh.
Thank you for the offer, though.
The fuck? Chill out.
What am I doing?
What are you doing, Miss Babe?
I don't even know, babe.
I'm gaining levels.
I am level 28.
I'm back up to 26.
Oh, wow, really?
Yep.
That was fast. How'd you do that?
All the quartz. If you ever need levels, you go to the Nether and you just mine the Nether quart. You don't really use the quartz for anything, but it's good for levels.
Yeah.
I am now 27 and a half.
Wow. What did this happen? What did this happen? Girl, come on. Can you stop this, please?
I'm wondering if she's gonna turn into another Merrick.
No.
Not like that?
No. It's not that like that.
Sounds good. Nice. Okay, well, there's no more going back that way.
Oh my
What?
God.
What? What the fuck are you gonna do? Oh shit, he's
1,
coming.
2, 3, 4, 5.5 stacks of eggs are in my inventory now.
That's crazy. I just realized I still don't have a shield. I don't like that. You alright?
Yeah.
Do you need help?
I don't know what you'd be able to do.
I don't know either, but I can offer it.
I appreciate it.
Found one more netherite. And all of my pickaxes have broken except for the diamond.
Sounds like it's time to come home.
No way. I found 2 more.
I I turned the fan on. Quiet.
You want me to run up and turn it on?
If you want to.
I figured you were like comfy trapped.
No, I'm like precariously trapped.
You're what?
Like precariously trapped.
I don't know what that means.
You'd have to speak if you come over here.
Okay. I'm in a safe spot, but I'm going to lock myself away, just in case. Okay. Going on a clip break. Be right back. So we need to get his attention. Hey, pointy bitch! Scary. Hey, pointy bitch! Ah!
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Did he shoot at you? You're down?
A little bit!
How'd you go down?
You know, the way I kind of shot at him, like, being a badass like you, Slaya, and he kind of turned his gun on me.
Well,
Now I hear him getting closer.
That's exactly what we wanted.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Whoa, hi, Jesus fucking... Whoa, holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I looked at it dead in the eye and walked... Whoa, I need to calm down. Whoa. 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 Ooh.
I wish I'd seen that.
That was
I wish
creepy.
I gotta calm down, he says.
Oh man.
Oh,
Whoa.
I wish I'd seen that.
Oh. Oh. That was
I
scary.
wish I'd seen that.
That was actually like super duper spooky.
Anytime that there's an order taken, it is dreadful. I feel like I'm just shouting at every customer.
Yeah, Jake is usually the one who does it.
Jake from State Farm?
You took the words right
They
out
don't-
of
they
my
don't work Saturday, Sunday, on the water
You
tower.
said it so quick. Like my brain
No.
said it faster than or that it was insane. The timing.
There's Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am's dead body is looking right at the door like this was because of you.
Our fault.
Oh shit. No, it's their
No one
fault.
told them to go back in though.
Oh man. It's their fault because they didn't let us come with.
Yeah, we couldn't carry. We can't carry from across the street.
Yeah,
No.
dude. Jeez. I mean,
We
we're...
can't do it all.
God damn it. See, someone's got common sense, and that's us.
And thank you, Mr. Ig. We got the answers, and we're getting away scot-free.
That's right. We're getting all the fucking money.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit.
You know what would be even better? If we left without them.
Oh,
Oh my god. So I've been fucking around with RJ's logo, or his character that he likes, and Mr. Bear's logo, and this is what I've done, and also Miss Maam's logo. Look at that. I'm riding on top of Mr. Bear. How cool is that, dude? We got RJ's fucking character flying in the wind. I'm riding Mr. Bear, and Miss Maam's flying on a magic book. How cool is that? That's what I've been working on. That's what I've been.
and that map looks fucking
yeah.
insane.
I know Garden.
Outside.
I know Garden of Joy is small. What do you think, RJ? Because, like, I know it might be, like, one-sided.
Or do the house. The lane.
But I remember it being small.
That's what she said.
Damn you.
You set it up.
Fuck.
God damn.
That's what I call my penis in the more than.
Is it chill, Woody?
We're going. Yep. And you want to chill with Woody?
See, I wake up in the morning and I just gotta be like, chill, Woody.
Going to jail.
Damn, boy.
And then it chills.
Sometimes.
Slap.
Tiba. Taba. What's up?
I don't know you. I'm actually pretty busy here.
Is that Nicolas Cage? Dude, no shot, that's fucking Nicolas Cage. Hell fucking yeah. Alright, we're back. Alright. Okay. How much netherite do I have? I have 6. Okay. Go to my pickaxes. Getting pretty low. I think that's when I'll start turning back around. I'm in a good fucking spot right now. Holy shit. I'm in a good...
Thirsty.
No, I've just found more netherite. Oh my god. This is great. I'm gonna mine around, make sure there's no stagnant anywhere. This would be a good time for TNT, honestly. Is your snack hitting the spot? Is it something you didn't know you needed?
I think it will. I haven't taken a bite yet, but I think that it will.
Oh.
Thank you for bringing it up.
Yeah, Mrs.Maaam.
Oh, what? What?
What happened?
Nuh-uh.
What happened?
Skeleton coming for me. Shooting my chicken! Get over here.
Is it a grown chicken?
Hmm?
Is it a grown chicken?
No, it's shooting my chickens, and I can't get it. I can't get the skeleton because it's on the other side of the fence. I can't break the fence and get to him with my sword, because then he just shoots me.
You should, well, I suppose you sleep through the night, so it doesn't really matter. But have one of your dudes holding arrows, so that way you can shoot arrows at him.
What?
Huh?
What?
Have one of your dudes, one of your, wisps, have them holding arrows, so if you ever kill a skeleton and it's holding an arrow, it'll just pick up the arrow.
I don't ever have a bow on me.
Oh. Sounds like you kind of need one.
Ah, what? Where are you coming from? Where are you shooting from? There you are. Duh. Why are you following me?
Because that's what skeletons do.
No, it was a chicken, and then I accidentally killed it, and then 3 baby chickens. Yeah. Okay, I'll let you live.
The chicken or the
There's
skeleton?
a wisp floating around out on the lake.
Is it holding anything?
I don't think so. If
Because
it was holding something, it would have followed us.
if it's Poppy or Charlotte, they're supposed to be with me.
Oh, let me grab. It's Kyle!
It's Kyle! That fucking slacker.
Kyle! Hold this arrow. What happened over here?
What do you mean, what happened?
What the fuck just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? What? What just happened?
What happened?
What the fuck? No! No, 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 no! No, no. No, 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 no! No, 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 no! No, no, no! What? What is happening? What is happening right now?
What is happening?
Oh.
You don't... What are you screaming about if you don't know what's happening?
I'm dying. That's what's happening.
Are you starving?
There's a massive hole. No, I was being attacked by zombies.
Oh.
I was in the ocean next to the village, and like half of the earth is missing, and the ocean is just spilling into this area, and I fell down the hole. I kind of got sucked in, and then like 5 zombies came after me, and then a creeper, and it was just so much all at one time. I had like 3 hearts.
I think it's all your chickens. I think it's making the world enclosed in on itself. It's all the chickens. It's all the villagers just repeatedly fucking having free will with their penis. It's all going bad.
No, no, no. Oh fuck. I'm gonna die.
Don't die, MrsMaaam.
There's just so much happening in that one spot, and it's like right next to the house. Like, how did I not know about this until just now?
Did you place torches more around the house?
No, it's over right next to the village by the house.
Is there torches over there?
No. But what would have, like, blown up like that? Did a raid happen and we didn't even know?
No, we would know. There would be a red bar and it would say raid in progress.
Guys, potato chips are pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Probably hitting the spot.
I had a feeling.
Who are
Mrs.
you?
Babe.
You had a feeling?
I had a feeling.
There's a no name that was out over here flying.
Wisp?
Yeah. Now I have 3. One holding arrows, one holding raw chicken, and one holding eggs.
That's good. I just lost 2 netherites, I think.
You lost 2?
Yeah, I was digging around and a lava pocket came through and fucking burned all the things.
There's 2 donkeys.
Donkey... Ollie had kids too?
No, they're pure white. And there's two just in the village.
Pure white donkeys? Never heard of that.
Just like how this is just like a massive hole.
Yeah, Mrs.Maaam.
It's like the portal to like Narnia.
Narnia. I wonder how much netherite I actually need to make a full set of armor and some weapons. Because ideally, I would want a full set of netherite armor and then netherite soul sand. And then netherite like pickaxe and sword.
Get up.
Interesting. Kind of random for there to be soul sand here. But I suppose it is hell, anything's possible. Okay, I'm gonna keep going until my pickaxe is into red, and then I'm gonna turn around. Because I still need to try to make stairs going up from my hidey hole, going up to the nether portal. Because I am fairly close to the nether portal. Right now it's in orange.
I'm level 30.
I'm level 29. I'm almost there.
Who got it before you? I got a whole copper set of armor from the zombie.
Nice.
They're all like full
Are they enchanted?
health as well. No, not enchanted, unfortunately. I'm not that lucky.
Sorry, Miss Babe.
It's okay.
Oh. Oh.
I got a chainmail helmet too.
Level 30! Chainmail.
Nice.
Chainmail's kind of garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool. I think. Oh, I'm in the ash biome.
Okay, wait. What was I need dirt.
Do you need another rack for anything?
I don't know.
Because I got
Dirt.
an abundance of that. Nothing? Nothing? Okay. My pickaxe is... Oh, wait, I still got one more stone pick. Oh, shit. I can go a little bit further. I can go a little bit further. Come on, give me something. Give me something right at the end. No. Not like this.
I meant to grab a shovel, and I grabbed a hole. Oh, there's one villager in the village.
I don't have any wood. I have 2 sticks, though. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I got a long ways to walk. Oh, shit. Alright, I am coming home with 14 netherites.
Nice.
And then that'll turn into 1 scrap, which will... 3 scraps and 3 gold is 1 ingot. But I don't know how much you need to... How many... Okay, so I'm guessing it's the same as, you know, like a regular piece of armor or anything, so you would need... What's it called? I would need like 6. So, if that's 3... Fuck, math. So would it be 3 divided by 14? 14 divided by 3?
For what?
I'm trying to see... What happened? Chat went off. Chat went off, but there's nothing there. Did you send somebody the squish room?
Me?
Charmander? What's up, Charmander? The wasp is still there. Charmander reminded me to double check. So is that your thing, Charmander, now? Is just every time you do the thing, is the skeleton running by, that's you just be like, hey, I'm still here. So what happened? Oh, Charmander did send somebody to the Squish Realm. Thank you, Charmander. Give them all of the Squish Realm tickets. Actually, don't give them Squish Realm tickets. Quack. Appreciate you being here, Charmander. It's pretty dope. Alright, now I need to try to find my way out of here. Which is kind of difficult, because everything looks the same. Okay, magma cube, so I know that I've been here. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Looks like the village is getting repopulated.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, MrsMaaam. Charmander says...
Yeah, actually it kind of is.
Yeah, we did that, MrsMaaam. I stole them, you built them a home. But Charmander says...
I'm just hitting a pressure plate.
Charmander says, how's kiddos and mom? And me, but you first.
We're good. We're pretty decent over here. How about you?
Yeah, we're getting all the outdoor projects done.
Mm-hmm.
Staying busy. Busy all day with the kids and yard work, and then we're busy at night playing video games. Charmander says, yay, good to hear. Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, I can't really complain too much, besides the fact that I've gained like 15 pounds, considering being home.
And all the home cooking.
Yeah, all the home cooking. I haven't been eating salads for lunch like I used to do all of the time. Now I'm eating normal people food. Cause yeah, I went to the doctor the other day and weighed myself. I'm like 170 something now. It's like, fuck, dude. I just can't control myself around MrsMaaam and her mom's cooking. It's just too good.
That's a compliment.
Like, even when she's just like, because I know when I eat the breakfast bagels that MrsMaaam makes, and they're super fucking good, I'm always saying, I was like, no, I don't really want one. I don't want one. Or when she makes popcorn, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need it. And the next thing I know is just like, and then she like makes it and starts cooking hers, and I'm just like, fuck, that smells really fucking good.
And I'm always like, oh, good. I'm glad you liked the smell of it because lucky for you, I made extra. I knew you'd change your mind, so I made enough for the both of us.
Yep, that's how it always goes.
I can always tell.
My mouth is just watering and shit. She can always tell because the living room floor will just randomly be wet. Just drooling over the smell of fucking bacon and sausage. And then I put fucking lettuce and tomatoes on there.
Yeah, it's a whole like mega burger.
Okay. I've made it. Okay, now I just need to make my way up.
Made my way downtown.
No, not downtown. Oh my god, no, 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 no. No, no. No, stop it. NC could use some drool. Oh, North Carolina could use some drool. We've got a drought. Well, I don't know if you exactly want my drool. I smoke and shit, so it probably won't be the best. Not high quality, drinkable.
Drool?
So, yeah.
Because it was drinkable in the first place.
What?
Because you said drool is drinkable in the first place.
I mean, it could be. I mean, we swallow our own drool every day.
Make it drinkable.
You say make a tranquilizer?
I said that doesn't make it drinkable.
Oh. I mean, camels do it. Fuck. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I said leave me alone! This is fucked up. Go away. No. Go away. Stop. I'm on my way out of here. No. This is the home stretch out of here. Okay, hold on, wait. What if I go like... Oh, yeah, why am I making this more complicated for myself when I could just go like this? Okay, hold on, wait. So go like this, go like that. No, just replace it, Just in case, because gas love it over here.
Are you stuck?
Me?
No, it's over there.
I say I don't think I'm
did
stuck.
I? Oh, wait a minute.
Waiting a minute.
Okay. Yeah. Needed a whole plant. Yeah, bucket.
You need a bucket? For what? Oh! You need to build a thing for your fish.
I have a thing for the fish.
You do have a thing for the fish? Fuck, 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 fuck. God, no, no, no! Oh, yes, yes, yes. I can't believe I wasted all my time for this fucking rail on this bridge, and it's just been slowly getting burned and blown up.
That's bad.
It is. It really is. I went through all of this work and even dropped so much shit off so I could pick this up. Oh. And now it's just getting blown up. It's secret tunnel. It's not so secret anymore. I suppose I could take up all of the rails and then put them going towards the house so that way I don't have to sprint all the way back all of the time. I could do that. MrsMaaam, I have successfully made it back from hell.
Here, say, MrsMaaam, what you are.
MrsMaaam, or what you are.
Say, what you are.
Thanks, MrsBabe. Let's keep going. Yeah, that was
No, doing in the seeds right now.
Oh.
Bucket. No, of water. Uber, what does that even do? Ah! What the fuck?
What happened?
Burning. Oh. Stop, I'm trying to grow these plants.
They'll grow in heat. It'll be fine.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What? What do you mean face slaps? What do you mean, Charmander? It's all fine. It's all good. Oh, this. Yeah. Oh, the dog is sitting on a pressure plate and holding the doors open.
Oh.
It's not even my dog. I can't move it. Oh, here we go. She's fine.
Did you move it?
Yeah, I did. Charmander says, poor mama. Oh, yeah, poor mama. Gotta deal with my shenanigans.
Yep. Like I said, I don't know if I could work with you ever.
Oh, yeah, we were working the other day outside, and my buddy from work was with us. And, so she got to get a glimpse of me, what I'm like at work, because there's stream me, at home me, and then there's work me. And she got to see work me, and she was like, yeah, I don't think I could work with you. and then like I was telling her like all the things that go on, and then I was just like, yeah, imagine that for like 10 hours. And then she was like, I couldn't do it. But she'll be fine. She'll survive. You can do it, MrsBabe, I believe. What the fuck is that? A calibrated skulk sensor? The fuck is a skulk sensor? I have no idea what that is or what it does.
Pick it up.
I can't. It's buildable. I swear to God, if the villagers get into my chest and start stealing my shit, I'm gonna be pissed.
They can.
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so netherite. 14, and then I need gold bar. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for all that.
2 or 3 villagers
Wait, what?
living in this village. There's like 2 or 3 villagers living in this village now.
Nice. Is there beds in the house?
Yeah.
Nice. I almost drank my hydrogen
Yeah, I made a bunch
peroxide.
of beds. Ugh, with your bee in it?
Yeah, because I was like, oh hey, there's water down here. I totally forgot the wasp was in here. That probably would have killed me. That's like so much hydrogen peroxide, laundry detergent, and hand soap, and I almost...
You would have tasted it before you had swallowed very much of it.
Oh my... Well, no, I would have thought that it was water. That would have been bad. That would have been so bad. Alright, 14 scraps. Oh shit. I'm home now, so I have to go to sleep. Back door was open, by the way. Alright, hold on, I'm coming. Wait, what the fuck? I'm sleeping alone?
What?
I was in the bed by myself.
Oh, yeah, I'm over in the village.
Gotcha. Okay. So now, with the gold thing, I can make ingots, right? I can make 3 netherite ingots, plus the one that I have. That makes 4. So that's enough for a helmet? Wait, no, I also have 5. Wait a second. Go down, go down, go down, go down. That's another ingot. That's 6. No, that's 5. I lied. It's 5. 5 plus another scrap. Okay, so what do I do with ingots? What do I do with netherite ingots? Get out of here. Do I use them? Netherite ingots. Do I just put it on diamonds, or what do I do? Okay, netherite ingots are used primarily to upgrade diamond gear or netherite. Stronger, durable, fire resistant via smithing table requiring a smithing template, diamond item, and an ingot. They also repair netherite items on an anvil and craft lodestones. What? Place a smithing table and open it. Place the netherite upgrade smithing template. Found in Bastion Remnants? Oh, you're fucking joking. I still can't do anything with this? Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. So I have a diamond helmet. Can I make... I still can't make... Or does it... Oh, a smithing table, smithing table. What's a smithing table? Is this a smithing table? Gear upgrade. Okay, I have a thing. smithing template. Armor, ingots, crystal, vex armor trim. Okay, so this, and this. Diamond helmet upgrade. Vex armor trim netherite material. So we need more fucking templates? We can't just make those? I have to find them. You're joking. Otherwise I need a... Oh my god, I do need those. I suppose if I had just the one, I could have built 2 more. Okay. I have that now. That's cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. So wait, what if I do this? Wait, no, I need... No. So it's used to repair or build. It just looks like I got wicked fucking eyebrows. Or do I need more netherite? Wait. So it's just partly netherite because I only had the one, so if I put more upgrades, does it make it more dark? Oh, that's gonna be rough. I'm going to need so much more netherite. Holy shit. Alright. But it is 10:30, Mrs.Babe. I could replace another portal with that. Are you ready to get out of here, Mrs.Babe? I think you're muted. Did you do that on purpose?
Oh, yes. Yep, I was. I was eating chips.
Okay, so I can give coal to this guy. Okay, I can give coal to this guy. Cool. Got 2 emeralds. Alright, but are you ready? What's up?
I said nice. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Finish up what I'm doing here. Looks like I'm done actually. Okay. Alright. Save and quit. Alright. We appreciate everyone that came out, goof, gaff, and laugh with us. Sega, Master Wheeler, Charmander. Appreciate all of you coming through, chill, chat, lurking, doing what you do. Yeah. So, okay. So, apparently I need more netherite, and then I need to go find more vexes and shit. Apparently they're in Bastion Stronghold, so I gotta explore the nether more. Oh, I'm so sick of being in hell, dude. Okay. But alright. But yeah, all the homies are down in the description down below if you want to go check them all out. The HomieRjay, TurkeyBear58, MrsMaaam, they're all down there doing things and stuff. We'll be live tomorrow doing, is it Fortnite this week? No, it's Faz this week.
Yeah.
Yep, Faz this week. So we'll be live with Faz tomorrow. But in the meantime, stay safe, wash your hands, wash your motherfucking ass, get the brothers like sis nasty new world, see smell, taste that shit, what the fuck you into? Peace out and whoop whoop.
Bye.
Doses.
Oh, you're bringing my way.